Hey guys, it's D-Stud. Just bringing another World of Tanks replay to you. Well, it's for me, really. I only put these replays up for so I can watch them later. It's kind of my way of storing replays beyond a patch, beyond a World of Tanks patch, and without taking up a whole bunch of space on my computer. If you guys enjoy them, then great. If you don't, well, they're really for me anyways. Anyways, yeah, so I'm here in the STA 1. It's a tier 10 match. There's not a whole lot of tier 9s going on, so it's not really a tier 10 match. I figured I'd just go up here and spot, but, you know, I get spotted by that bulldog, so I put a shot in and I pull back, and the T-49 takes him out, which is nice. Yeah, I was kind of trying to hide behind this ridge. I did not want to get hit by artillery. It took me a little bit to realize there wasn't artillery. But even if there isn't artillery, there's still a bunch of big tanks on there too. Especially that number 1 platoon, led by that E100 that you can see right there. Now I'm looking for a shot here on the E100. He kind of pokes out, but it's a terrible shot. So I pull back a little bit, thinking I'm not going to get it, and I realize there's a crevice I can shoot at. But it was too late. And, you know, that probably wasn't going to go in anyways. That was a pretty dodgy shot. But important thing to note, that E100 is pushing down that crevice, that valley. He's pushing down the valley, which means I can come down this way and get some side shots on him. So that's what I do. Figure, you know what, he's got to die. He's the best player on their team. Him and his platoon mates, they are their team. His buddy just shows up there, and you know, I'm realizing, maybe I'm a little out of my league here. Gotta wait till their guns are distracted while they're aimed at something else. I'm gonna pull back. I want to get around behind this rock. I managed to put in a shot at that 50B while he was trying to shoot someone up on that hill. I think they're a little overconfident is what's going on. These guys, they're a little overconfident in the size of their tanks in the match. I'm sure they have XVM. This was like 60% in their favor because of them, basically. But yeah, because of that, we get to take one out, which was nice. Yeah, he was a good player. I don't have the exact percentage shown here, what his ring rate is, but he was a good player. You can see he's a deep, rich green player. I don't have the big gun on this tank. Right now, I have the alternative 90mm, the one that you can choose to put on that doesn't lead to anything. But I chose to put it on because I needed it. I needed a better gun for the tracks that I was having, because I couldn't fit the big turret stuff on for the big gun. Anyway, so I load high explosive anti-tank to try and shoot at that E100, and I get a shot in, you know, and then I realize there's this 113, and he is the best player. He has the relic. Now, you may have not remembered, you may have not noticed it at the very beginning of the match, that 113. he calls out all chat, "Relic love, baby," which is kind of funny because it's going to come back and bite it in the butt. But this is an IS-6, it's not an E100, so I reload back into standard armor piercing ammunition. I was aiming for the track there. It was kind of dodging. My mouse wasn't hitting properly. I think I'll blame it on that. I really don't know what the issue was. It just wasn't aiming properly. But had the front of his tank now, and he's distracted, so I can easily shoot that driver's hatch on the front there. Right there. That was in the driver's hatch, actually. That was right beside it. But either way it went in. He was angled down towards me, so it did flatten out his arm a little bit. So now I have the chance to come up around behind this 113. The E100 is dead now, and yeah, I get to shoot the 113 in the back, hopefully. First, I need to deal with this E50M though, because it's an E50M, and I was not about to expose myself to both of them if I could just do one. There's the 113. He's on pretty low hit points now. He's getting surrounded. He angles his tank towards me. I did get a shot into his side, but he angles his tank towards me, and I realized his front plate is only 120mm thick. Now it works. It bounces tier 10 shells because of how angled it is. But in that position, it wasn't angled anymore. He was essentially flat. So Anyways, I respond to him in chat. Bro love, baby. He didn't reply. I think he just left the batch before that comment got out, or maybe he just didn't care. But I thought that was pretty funny. Relic love, baby. Give me some bro love. Anyways, there's not much left to do now. Let's just kill that IS-4. Shooting him in the side, which this gun can easily do. That's a flat-on shot like that. And then let's go and hunting down this WZ-120. WZ-120 is an interesting tank. I really loved that tank when I had it. I had something like a 67% win rate in it. It was really good. I have the 121 now, and I do terrible in it. And it's just a better version of the 120. I don't know what the deal is. I got the same kind of matches. I don't know. Maybe it's probably me. Anyways, this guy, he's only using, I don't know if he's using an 85 or 100 millimeter, but he wasn't using the 120, which kind of gave me a lot of confidence. I could just sit there and kill him. Well, someone else killed him. But anyways, yeah, that was a fun medal. That was the, I don't know how to say it, the Lehväslaiho medal. What it was for killing 3 or more tanks in a medium tank that are 2 tiers higher than you. Which was nice. Got the 113, and I got the IS-4. Was it? What else did I kill? Doesn't matter. You can go back and watch it again if you want. Yeah, so that was kind of a fun medal. Yeah, you may have noticed that's the theme. Oh, it's in the title of the video probably. Fun medals to get. So this is an artillery replay. Now I don't have a whole lot of artillery replays on my channel because they're pretty boring. And frankly, there's so much RNG involved that there's nothing I can learn for myself. Like I said, these replays are so I can go back and watch them. You know, hear what I was thinking at the time, learn from my mistakes, that kind of a thing. You know, artillery, there's so much RNG involved. It's pretty hard to really learn from your mistakes. But you know, this was a pretty good game. You see how I smacked that guy in the butt? I was like, get out of here. Actually, a little lower. If that shot had gone a little lower, it would have hit his engine deck and gone in and done 1,250 damage, which would have been nice, but whatever. Anyway, so I've heavily edited this replay. Oh, I feel bad for this. Look at this. He gets shot, lit on fire. I hit him, knock him down to 1%, and the fire finishes him off. And in like 3 seconds, he was dead. I couldn't believe it. So I'm looking for a shot on this T30. You know, it's not happening, and the T-34 goes out. So I put a shot in, and oh yeah, that one penetrates. It's almost too bad he didn't have more hit points, because then I would have done more damage. Whatever. The sides of those American tanks are so bad. But we've lost the town, or the city, I guess. I'm going up to the village. So we've lost the city. I'm mostly worried right now about those guys coming out and around and shooting me in the side. Well, killing me, really. I'm in an SPG. I'm an easy target when I'm spotted. So I decided I'm going to relocate up to this village area. And I'm sure glad this thing is as fast as it is, because I get spotted here, and you just look at this. Right there. You saw the shot whiff over the back of my tank from that M103. So I hang back behind these buildings for a bit to try and go stealth mode again. And then I pull back, and I got 2 layers of bushes between me and that M103. Right directly in front of me. There's probably some more trees or whatever in between us. But the important thing is I'm double bushed up for protection. So I look at the M103, turns sideways, I pull the trigger. Doesn't go in though, which was too bad. I kind of wanted to just one-shot him, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is I would have been dead right now. You see these guys did in fact come around to kill us, artillery pieces, and I got away, which is nice. That's the really nice thing about this these French artilleries. Now this was an interesting shot. Check this out. Fully aimed, I shoot. It misses, but there's no splash. If you rewind the video a couple seconds, you'll see the the telephone pole was knocked over, and it actually went over the back of that IS-8, and it hit the T-30 that was behind him, invisible but still behind him. Anyway, so I reposition again to try and get a better shot or better angle, so I don't have to do as much repositioning. I want to turn my SPG as little as possible. So here's something interesting. You'll see the T-30. I'm aiming at him here. He goes invisible before I get to shoot him. Hang on a second. There he is. Now, I'm at a loss right now, like, where do I shoot? And you'll notice right there, you see the walls breaking down? That's why you never break stuff in World of Tanks when you suspect that you're being watched by artillery. Because of that, I was able to pre-aim. I would have been able to kill him regardless, but I was able to pre-aim for when he reappeared and take him out of the game, which was, which was nice for us. Unfortunate for him. Yeah. Anyways, I shoot at that IS-8. Our Leopard, he was calling for help the whole time. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm reloading. I finally get the shot off. Unfortunately, it misses his engine deck again, just like with the M103. But instead of going a little too high, it goes a little too low and actually splashes the ground underneath of him. Had it hit him, it probably would have killed him. But it didn't, and so now we have to deal with him later. But that's okay. So right now I'm worried. I thought that artillery would be sitting in the cap circle, kind of aimed in my direction. That makes the most sense. So I kind of pull out. I'm sort of side scraping, but what I'm trying to do is trying to get vision without exposing as much of my tank as possible, or exposing as little of my tank as possible. But he's aimed the wrong way, so I can easily, just take my time and aim and kill him. Yeah, so that's nice. I got 3 kills now. And if you haven't been paying attention, or if you haven't noticed, I'm actually up to 4,100 damage. Something that I never think I'd ever do on Runeberg in an artillery piece. So now it's 2-on-1. We got the IS-8 on 5 kills coming for us. And we are 2 artillery, so we're deciding, we need to stay close. Now, right now, I'm trying to decide what to do right now. Do I keep my gun aimed the same direction as my M12 buddy? Or do I aim the other way, thinking maybe that IS-8's going to come around and go somewhere, trying to flank us around and shoot us in the back? Which is what I would do if I was in that IS-8. But no, he comes straight down the road, and the M12 gets him. So that ends the game. Now that was a pretty good game. Check this out. Gore's medal. That's probably the best medal, in my opinion, the best medal you can get in an artillery piece. It's just like the Epic Scumbag Award. 4,500 damage, which Gore's medal is you need to do at least 10 times your hit points in damage. So for me, that's 3,500 damage. Or sorry, 3,900 damage. But 4,800 damage, I think is what it was. Yeah, that's definitely more than 3,900. And yeah, Gore's medal. I think I have about 6 of those awards. I always feel bad when I get it, because that just meant I just pigeon pooped the crap all over everybody. But artillery is an interesting class. I hate it when they play against me, but I sure love it when I'm playing it and it works out. I can see why people play it, but I do feel bad playing it. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. If not, well, that's okay, I guess. I'm still waiting to hear back on the World of Warships wrapper update. If you're following my channel for the World of Warships wrapper, 4.1 was released today, I believe, or well, Wednesday. I don't know when this video is going to make it up, but it was released Wednesday, and so we should be seeing the updated wrapper pretty soon. Wargaming developers said that they would get it to us, after 4.1. They'd look into it. They were swamped with the 4.1 release. So unless there's any major issues with 4.1 that require a hotfix, then we should be getting it pretty soon, hopefully. Anyways, guys, take care out there. I'll see you on the battlefields, and yeah, have a good day.